3 months ago, I made a decision that completely changed how I spend my free time. I decided to learn Japanese. Now you might be wondering, why Japanese? The answer comes down to a few important reasons. You may not know this about me, but I'm an Iraqi citizen. I live in Anbar Province and I'm currently studying for a bachelor's degree in English literature in the University of Anbar. I can speak English fluently because I lived in the United Kingdom with my family from 2013 to 2017. I was about 8 years old when I entered the British education system. I was first illiterate in English, but with time I was able to communicate confidently with my classmates. Since Arabic is my native language, that makes me a bilingual. So, why did I decide to learn Japanese? First, I've always been fascinated by Japan. Its culture, history, traditions, and modern technology have always interested me. I think it's one of the most beautiful and unique countries in the world. The second reason is more practical. Unfortunately, an English literature degree in Iraq doesn't offer many job opportunities, even for top students. Because of that, I started looking for opportunities abroad. Let's be honest for a second. The Iraqi passport and visa-free travel aren't really best friends. Sometimes it feels like my passport has a personal problem with immigration offices around the world. I don't choose travel destinations, the visa requirements choose them for me. So, instead of complaining about it, I decided to invest in myself. Learning Japanese is one step towards creating opportunities that don't depend only on the passport I carry. Japan stood out to me because there is a demand for English speakers, and I realized that learning Japanese could open many doors in the future. So, 3 months ago, I began my journey. The first challenge was learning hiragana and katakana. It took me about a week to memorize both writing systems. Although I still mix up a few katakana characters from time to time, after that I discovered the Japanese actually has a third writing system: hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Kanji was definitely the biggest surprise. Unlike the other two writing systems, kanji uses characters that originally came from Chinese. At first I was intimidated because there are thousands of them. Many people told me I didn't need to learn kanji right away, but I wanted to learn the language properly. For me, mastering a language means being able to write, understand, and speak it confidently. Another thing that surprised me was the sentence structure. In English, the basic word order is subject, verb, object. For example, I eat sushi. In Japanese, it's usually subject, object, verb. So the same sentence becomes I sushi eat. It feels strange at first, but after practicing for a while, it slowly started to make sense. Interestingly, I actually enjoy learning Japanese more than French, even though I studied French as part of my university degree. I found Japanese pronunciation much more straightforward. Most Japanese words are pronounced exactly as they are written, while French has many silent letters and pronunciation rules that I found much harder to remember. As for my study routine, I spend most of my time listening to Japanese. I follow the idea of roughly 70% input and 30% output, meaning I spend more of time listening and reading than speaking, while still making sure I practice what I've learned. I'm also using the Anki app, and I'm currently using the deck Anki 2K 6K vocabulary deck, which has become one of my favorite study tools. So far I've learned over 150 Japanese words, including vocabulary written in hiragana, katakana, and kanji. I know that's not a huge number, but considering I studied from absolutely nothing just 3 months ago, I'm really happy with my progress. One thing this journey has taught me is that consistency is far more important than motivation. There are days when when I don't feel like studying at all, but even spending 20 to 30 minutes reviewing vocabulary keeps me moving forward. Learning a language isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. I'm still a beginner and I still make plenty of mistakes, but every week I can understand a little more than the week before, and that's what keeps me motivated. My next goal is to expand my vocabulary, improve my grammar, learn more kanji, and become comfortable having real conversations in Japanese. I'll continue studying, and every 3 months I will upload another update so you can follow my progress and see how far I've come. Who knows, maybe one day I'll upload a video titled I'm moving to Japan. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you're learning a language too. I'd love to hear about your journey. I'll see you in the next updates. Sayonara.